Hello, welcome to the Opinionistas podcast. I'm your host, John Maloney, and all the other hosts, they're not here right now because, well, they vanished to the space-time continuum and somewhere out of space. However, we do have a fabulous guest. From Tampa, Florida, I give you Brook Borup.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. So tell me about what you do for a living.
Oh, I let superheroes be superheroes. It's actually kind of fun. I work with small business owners trying to change the world, and they need a little bit of help to make that happen. So I run an agency based here out of Tampa, Florida, and we help business owners be the superheroes that they are so that they can make a difference in the world.
Okay, nice. And 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 with the business you're doing, what is something your clients always ask?
Oh, well, the name of my company is called My Clone Solution. And so I would say most of our business owners they are looking for their clone. They're looking for someone that can be them, that can help them. And so that is probably the only thing that they all have in common. Everything is so different based on the businesses that they're in, as far as what they need and what they want. But at the end of the day, business is business, and we're there to help.
Okay, nice, nice. So, what first got you started doing this, helping people?
Sure. So, I mean, I've been helping people my whole life. I started out in the corporate world in hospitality, and I realized in my first, let's say, about 15 years in hospitality and customer service that corporate was not the way that I wanted to go. I like people that treat people well. I like the ability to make a difference, and making a difference and moving the needle isn't necessarily something that you can do very easily in corporate America.
Hmm, okay. Anything else? Hello? Hello? Brooke? Oh dear.
Hello,
Brooke, hello? Are you still there?
I am.
Oh, I asked you. Anything? Is there anything else you want to add?
Um, I no, I just finished with saying that we took the opportunity to make the leap from corporate America to small business.
Okay, great, great. So, so what? So, what is the main highlight of your business in general? Like, what does it do to help clients achieve what they want to get to?
So, most small business owners are really good at what they do, but they really don't do business well, usually because they weren't taught how to do business. So, any business owner can go out and say, especially now, I want a virtual assistant or I need somebody to help me run my business. But when they go out and they look for those people, they find that they don't usually get someone who can help them conceive what they want to do, how they want to do it, be able to do the tech behind it, and be able to help the business owner realize the dream. Right? Most virtual assistants companies and agencies that have virtual assistants just do the tasks. They do the things behind the scenes that somebody wants done. But if the business owner doesn't necessarily know how to get to the end, they just know they want something done, then there's a lack there. What people are doing right now, creating courses, creating memberships, a lot of digital marketing, they go out and they hire somebody to help them build the website or to build the course, but the person that they hire is not necessarily a course builder. They don't understand the tech. They don't understand how business works. So yeah, you can come out with a course at the end, but then nothing is ever done with it. And that's the difference between what you get when you go and get a regular virtual assistant on your own, and when you hire someone and like an implementation specialist like me with the done for you services behind it.
Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Really interesting. And what else? So, with if you ever have you ever thought about starting another business, or are you still wanting to stick to the business you're working on right now?
We're going to stick with this and we're going to run it all the way through. Done for you services is really big. And the ability to bridge coaching with done for you services is hugely needed. Now, we also do, in addition to working with small business owners, we work with associations as well. And we are actually planning to build one of our own to help the small business owners connect and do so in an online environment so that they can see what's actually possible. So not necessarily a completely separate business, but something that kind of goes hand in hand, that's a little bit different of a message.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And
So how about you and your business? What do you like to do and what do you not like to do? Do you have a virtual assistant?
well, to be honest, I don't think I have assistance of any kind. I just do most of the stuff on my own.
Okay. So do you find that that's a challenge?
Sometimes, but yeah. But I'm, it's kind I'm not sure how to. I'm not sure about having a virtual assistant, but I think it could be useful having a virtual assistant helping me with most of the stuff. But yeah, they're pretty neat, to be honest.
They are having a and knowing what you want to do to, in your case, promote your podcast, or even do your podcast production. Right. I know you have a couple of different podcasts that you guys manage and that you guys work with. So, having systems and processes in place so that it can be delegated could give you the ability to do a whole heck of a lot more should you choose to want to do that.
Okay, yeah, I agree. That's great. So, and if for whatever reason you had to start another business, what kind of business would it be?
Um, hmm. I'm not sure I would. I love what I do. I love the team that I've built. And I love the clients that we serve. So I don't think that I would move into a different business.
All right, that's cool. That's great. So, and how long have you been doing this for?
I fired corporate America 7 years ago. So just over 7 years we've been doing this business.
Okay. And and throughout those 7 years, what have been the high and low points of your business?
Every small business has ebbs and flows, right? Sometimes the money is up, sometimes the money is down. Losing clients, either to their business, them taking a job and closing their business, or retiring, or who knows, the different things that happen with businesses. Also losing staff. Staff moving on, doing bigger and better things. It's always bittersweet. And really, every business goes through the same things. So, as long as you can keep up your optimism and keep it moving, then you will always have something that makes your life worth living and your business worth keeping going.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Hmm. And I know it's a bit out there, but have you ever, or at least thought about writing a book about your journey or your life, or whatever?
Um, Books take a lot of work. So have I been told that I need to write a book or that I should write a book? Yes, lots of people have said, you should write a book about that. The problem is books are create authority in a space, which is great, but then you now have another product that you need to sell or that you need to use to in order to create that authority. So you can create authority with social media, you can create authority with video, you can create authority with a whole bunch of different things. Books, you have to have an editor, you have to have cover designers, you have to have publishers, you've got to do all of that work for the exact same authority building as you can do with other platforms that I can't necessarily say are free, but are, I would say, less cumbersome and less perfection driven.
Okay, nice. And what is the mistakes that most of your clients commonly make that could easily be fixable, or something that can easily be fixed in order to I'm not trying to phrase it, but if you know what I'm going on with the question, I was wondering
Yes.
what is the common mistake that most of your clients make when starting a business?
Yep. So small business owners in general start a business because they're really good at what they do, and that's really great. What they where they lack or where they fall short is they don't necessarily have the training or the skills to run a business. So that's where having good mentors around them, number one. Number two, putting systems and processes in place so that their business doesn't overwhelm them. And three, being extremely consistent in everything that they do. So consistency in marketing, consistency in social media, consistency in communication, consistency in selling. That is huge. And that is where 95% of small business owners and a higher percentage fail is inconsistency because they're trying to do it all themselves, which is completely okay, but they're not consistent at the things that they need to move the needle forward in their businesses.
Okay, interesting. And what do you like about helping people start up their businesses?
I don't necessarily work with startups a lot. I work with people mostly that have been doing business in some way, shape, or form and have some sort of an idea of what they want to do. But the startups that I have worked with, what we like best is seeing the transformation in where they were to where they are going or where they want to be, and seeing those milestones met, even if it's just a day, a week, or a month after working with us. They always have something that they can actually tangibly see in front of them that makes a difference in their processes and in their life.
Nice, nice. So, bit of a Clarice, if I say so myself. But yeah. So, do you have any pets?
I do not. I'm a cat person, but I am looking forward to traveling. And so when I lost my last pet, I decided that I was going to stay petless so that I could travel in the near future.
All right. Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the clients that you work with, the business of all kinds, where exactly are most of your clients from?
Most of our clients are US based. We do have a few or we have served Canada, Australia, the UK, different countries that with people that just kind of pop up. But the majority of our clients are in the US.
Okay, nice. And do you feel like you want to expand to more internationally, or just stick to whatever outreach you got right now?
The majority of our clients right now are coming from referrals. So that's always a good way to get new clients. It really helps on the marketing budget. And so it's not that I haven't not reached out to other countries. I just haven't done marketing in other countries to make it so that my client base percentage shifts. So, I will work with clients wherever. My staff is worldwide. So we pretty much run a 24/7 show. So we can service clients anywhere. And eventually, I would like to be in multiple countries. Other than where we're at now. But I am completely content being US based, if that's all it ever is.
Nice, nice. What's your favorite season?
Well, I live in Tampa, Florida. So Tampa, Florida doesn't really have a whole heck of a lot of seasons. We have winter, which is cool, and everything else is hot. Um, I am originally from Michigan. So, Michigan in the US does have all of the seasons, and fall is really nice, but winter is definitely not my favorite, which is why I moved south.
Okay, fair enough. We all do love a bit of the heat wave every once in a while.
Mm.
Hmm. So, what inspired you to establish a business where you're helping people from other businesses? What got that started?
I came up in administration, so I was always helping other people. I was the admin in hotels. I was junior event planner, stuff like that. So I was always working with other people and helping other people succeed at their jobs. So when I decided to move from corporate America to small business, I knew that I wanted to help people succeed in their own way. And help them with the things that they don't necessarily teach really well to small business owners.
Hmm. Okay. Interesting. So, how much time do you spend on the internet?
I am pretty much on the internet all the time.
Hmm.
So my average workday is 12 to 14 hours. And everything is done on the internet because of my staff being all around the world and my clients being pretty much all internet based.
Incredible. Nice.
Yep.
If you had to pick any character in a book, movie, or TV show, who is most similar to you?
Ooh, that is a really great question. Um, hmm. I don't know the answer to that. I think you're the first that's the first question I've ever been really stumped on. Um, I am a fixer, and I am also a problem solver. So, let's let's say I am a Shark Tank investor without the money of a Shark Tank investor.
Okay. Interesting choice.
It's the closest I can get to be.
Yeah. What bad habits do you want to get rid of?
Mm. Um, in the world of self-care and life coaching and all of those things, I would say I am much harder on myself than most people should be. So that would probably be the first thing that I would, as far as bad habits, want to get rid of. Just being able to be in the moment and enjoy everything, um, and not be so hard when things aren't necessarily the best, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. So, so in terms of your business, well, what are you currently working on right now?
Currently, I am working on a couple of
No idea what just happened there.
Me neither.
So, where were we?
Um, we were talking about bad habits, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, have you said everything about bad habits, or was there more you could have said more?
I think that's all I have right now. I don't know where it left off at, so
That's fine. It's cool. It happens.
it happens.
Oh, yes. What kind of music do you often listen to?
I'm pretty eclectic. So you never know what's going to come up on my playlist, whether it's country or R&B or classic rock or who knows, pretty much anything from the 90s. Because of course I grew up in the 90s. So we're pretty eclectic over here.
Hmm. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Would you consider yourself to be an extrovert or an introvert?
So myself, I am an extrovert. I enjoy communicating and being around people. My team, we joke around and we say my team members are communicative introverts. They like to talk to people, but only once they really get to know them. And they're really great with the one-on-one relationships.
Hmm. Okay. Excellent. Have you ever pretended to like a gift?
To like a guest,
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do
Or
not. Can you please explain?
so have you ever pretended to like a gift, like a present someone gave you?
Oh, a gift. Got it. Um, I'm like, a guest. I mean, I guess there have been guests that I've pretended to like. Um, um, you know, I had a friend one time, or back in the day, that was a horrible gift giver, just horrible. And so whenever I was getting a gift, I would have to just suck it up and be like, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Knowing that I was probably going to return the socks, you know. Luckily, it was never a parent or a sibling. It was, just a friend. But yes, I have pretended to like gifts.
Oh yes, those were the days. Do you think a hot dog is a sandwich?
I do think a hot dog is a sandwich.
Hmm. Okay.
It's meat between two pieces of bread or two pieces of bread that are attached. So yes, a
Okay.
hot dog is a sandwich.
Okay. That's a fair point. What was the funniest moment you've had?
Funniest moment. Um, gosh, there has been so many times that we've laughed until we've cried. Most recently, huh, punny. Stuff that is punny. So, when you're going through something, and then, for instance, in this case, an email was written, and the email was kind of a what are they, Freudian slip, sorry. And that email actually went out. So, but it went out to people who knew exactly what we were trying to say, and they all understood what the slip was. And we laughed for days on that because we knew that everybody was stressed out, and it provided the comic relief that we needed at the time. So it's maybe not be slapstick funny like for the rest of the world, but as an internal joke, we really needed that.
Okay. Cool. 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 What is the most comfortable piece of clothing you own?
Oh, well, in a Zoom society now, your sweatpants and your t-shirt is something that boy. Um, I actually have a shirt that was given to me or sent to me from a software that I use, and it is probably my favorite t-shirt. And right now. Hence why I asked you today if it was going to be a video or an audio only podcast recording.
Okay, cool, cool. Do you ever sing in the shower?
I don't. I'm a quick shower taker. So it's in and out, and I'm not really, I'm more of a car singer or a desk singer than I am a shower singer.
Okay, that's fair. And yeah, that pretty much wraps things up. It was great having you here, Brooke, talking about your ability of helping people, the determination, and the many of advices you gave to people. It's been great.
So much for having me.
Anytime. And until next time, stay opinionated.